So I live streamed yesterday and I told myself I wasn't going to live stream again. I was going to release some videos and I did. I released a video in Atlantic Superstore and I'm creating a lot of these videos in between doing all of my other things. So in between working online and in between doing client work, I'm staying up really late to, do my honors project, but I want to get a good volume of work out for all the people who are coming to Halifax and are looking for information. People stop me on the street every other day. Probably I'd say every other day. I'd say at least like 4 days out of the week. I get someone saying, hey, I watched your videos and they really helped me, which I'm surprised. Surprised that with this many, like just 4,000 subscribers, that many people walk up to me and tell me that I'm helping them. So I'm really surprised by that. Imagine people with, I can't believe it, like with just 4,000 subscribers, people are walking around and saying, hey, your videos helped me, which makes me, I feel very humbled and I'm very happy that it has. But also I'm surprised, like what about people who have like 1 million? Like what's that like? Do they get to meet people every day on the street? Which I think is just the coolest thing, coolest way to make new friends. But I wanted to make this video to answer some Q&A for some people moving to Halifax, some new students, some international students. And I realize the time zones, this is a bad time zone to do a live stream, but I do go through the comments every week and I answer them all in bulk, so I don't leave a single comment unanswered on this channel. And a lot of things I saw were about licenses, how to get licensed to drive a car in Halifax. I got asked about what the city's like are people friendly and receptive? I just finished recording a video on that actually. I've been hard at work trying to film as much as I can. But I want to use this as an opportunity just to answer some of those other questions. So we had one user that commented how to get a license in Halifax. It starts with your written test and after 6 months or a year. So it's a year if you don't take the driver's instruction. But if you do go and you take some driving course, you can do it in 6 months. And then after that, I think it's just one more stage after that. So it's pretty good. It's pretty easy. You just have to wait a little while, and it's much simpler than getting licensed in Ontario. Also, what I recommend doing, if you guys want to ask any questions on this channel, simply send me a message through my Facebook page, which is actually down below. The notifications through YouTube don't come in very well. They're kind of harder to answer, and if somebody else leaves a comment, it gets buried very quickly. But with my Facebook messages, it's easy for me to isolate individual questions and leave responses. But I just wanted to touch on that. I can be reached on any of the other networks. Generally, email, I tend not to respond through there. It takes me a lot longer to type out a response to one person. If I'm going to go ahead and answer a question, I'll do it in a video so I can help as many people as I can. So I guess hit multiple or like dozens of birds with one stone, if that makes any sense. That's kind of a morbid picture. But I just wanted to leave that out there. I have a whole bunch of videos that are going to be coming out in the next 24 to 48 hours. I know a lot of you will be watching this live stream a lot later than when it's posted, when the time zones flip over. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be posting a lot of them. If the notifications become crazy, feel free to turn notifications off. But in the meantime, I hope all the videos that I'm going to be getting out, a lot of them informational, a lot of them sit down. I hope they're going to be helpful. Also, most of my Udemy courses I've offered, if you look on my channel, I've offered free coupons to them. So if you want to learn how to work online, go ahead and use and consume that information absolutely free of charge. I just hope it's helping more people. And again, thank you for watching my videos and thank you for your support. Have a great night.